Hi, I'm Audi. Jailard Evra is a friend of mine. I'm his virtual assistant. How do you doing, folks? Nice meeting you all. Seems it taking too long to introduce. I am here because today I will discuss to you about the integumentary system. If you have any questions about my graphic user interface and system engineering, this is not our topic and none of my business. So let us proceed to our topic. The study of integumentary. At this module I will explain the functions and the structures of the integumentary system. Activity strategies, utilize knowledge and technology. Assessment strategies, virtual presentation and interactive virtual forum with cyberstorming. Learning outcomes, at the end of this activity you will retain your previous learnings and expand the anatomy of integumentary with additional ideas. I strongly recommend to shut down and take note those important details and facts for your exams. Just stay tuned and pay attention. Integumentary system is an organ system consisting of the skin, hair, nails, and exocrine glands. The skin is only a few millimeters thick yet is by far the largest organ in the body. The average person's skin weighs 10 pounds and has a surface area of almost 20 square feet. Skin forms the body's outer covering and forms a barrier to protect the body from chemicals, diseases, UV light, and physical damage. Hair and nails are also classified as skin that extend from the outer skin and protect it from environmental damage. The exocrine glands of the integumentary system produce sweat, oil, and wax to cool, protect and moisturize the skin's surface. Let us discuss the anatomy of the integumentary system. Integumentary system is composed of epidermis, dermis, hypodermis, hair, nails, sudoriferous glands, sebaceous glands and ceraminous glands. The epidermis is the most superficial layer of the skin that covers almost the entire body surface. The epidermis is made of several specialized types of cells. Almost 90% of the epidermis is made of cells known as keratinocytes. The epidermis in most of the body is arranged into 4 distinct layers. Dermis. The dermis is the deep layer of the skin found under the epidermis. The dermis is mostly made of dense irregular connective tissue along with nervous tissue, blood, and blood vessels. The epidermis is an avascular region of the body, meaning that it does not contain any blood or blood vessels. The cells of the epidermis receive all of their nutrients via diffusion of fluids from the dermis. The dermis is much thicker than the epidermis and gives the skin its strength and elasticity. Within the dermis there are 2 distinct regions, the papillary layer and the reticular layer. Hypodermis. Deep to the dermis is a layer of loose connective tissues known as the hypodermis, subcutis, or subcutaneous tissue. The hypodermis serves as the flexible connection between the skin and the underlying muscles, band, bones as well as a fat storage area. Hair. Hair is an accessory organ of the skin made of columns of tightly packed dead keratinocytes found in the most regions of the body. The structure of hair can be broken down into 3 major parts, the follicle, root, and the shaft. The hair shaft and root are made of 3 distinct layers of cells, the cuticle, cortex, and medulla. Now, can you determine the parts of your body which are completely hairless? Next is the nails. Have you ever thought before that your nails are actually skin cells? Nails are accessory organs of the skin made of sheets of hardened keratinocytes and found on the distal ends of the fingers and toes. Nails grow from a deep layer of epidermal tissue known as the nail matrix which surrounds the nail root. There are 3 parts of the nails: the root, body and free edge. Next, the sudoriferous glands. Sudoriferous glands are exocrine glands found in the dermis of the skin and commonly known as the sweat glands. There are 2 types of sweat glands, eccrine sweat glands and apocrine sweat glands. First, the eccrine sweat glands are found in every region of the skin and produce a secretion of water and sodium chloride. That's why your sweat tastes like salty. Or something like that. I hate salt actually. Second, the apocrine sweat glands are found mainly in the axillary and pubic regions of the body, so let's get deeper and darker part of your body. Apocrine sweat glands are inactive until puberty, at which point they produce a thick, oily liquid that is consumed by bacteria living on the skin. The digestion of APOC. Rhine sweat by bacteria produces body odor. Now you have the idea what's happening to your human body when odors goes wrong. Lols. Next. Sebaceous glands. The sebaceous glands are exocrine glands found in the dermis of the skin that produce an oily secretion known as sebum. Sebaceous glands are found in every part of the skin except for the thick skin of the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. Last. Ceraminous glands. The ceraminous glands are special exocrine glands found only in the dermis of the ear canals. Ceraminous glands produce a waxy secretion known as the ceramin to protect the ear canals and lubricates the eardrums. Ceramin protects the ears by trapping foreign materials, such as dust and airborne pathogens that enter the ear canal. Well, that was mean. The more you ceramin In the ear canal, the more safety is your ears. Let's think about that. Well, that's all the data about integumentary system stored in my memory so far. If you have the questions, refer to your Klasma Tay reporter. I think he knows a lot about the topic. I have prepared some interesting facts about your skin which I think you don't know yet. Enjoy watching.
Stay smooth, you and I make moves. You forget, you choose when to stop. 5 girls all around, you gon' watch. They know I'm a rock star, you know I'm the man. Smoother than a Lambo or a Trans Am. How I flow through the party with a drink in my hand.